perspective.
23-year-old paying all the bills in the house, taking care of a total of 7 people on my own. That's a big weight on my shoulders. And then I get ridiculed and fired, want some time to myself. It's a lot. So I take care of Fallon, my daughter, her 3 boys, her 2 sisters. I'm 23 years old, I'm taking care of 7 people. I mean, it is a lot of pressure on me. And she needs to understand.
The worst thing to call somebody is crazy is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. These people are not crazy, they're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
I don't really know if this is my last time, but what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here. What's good? What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. I'm glad you watched the video. When people lack, they have too many women nowadays who are publicly lacking relationship morals, and they have publicly too many women okay with it, and championing it, and saying and glorifying it, and excusing it. And when I say this stuff out loud, it sounds pretty much evil to do to a person. But right now, if you're a woman, it's okay to do, and it's looked at as okay. And I don't know how it's justified, but it's definitely excused. So in that situation, a woman dates a younger man, and he's taking care of her and her family members in the clip. So her and her sister are cool with working this young man to death while they do whatever they're doing, and they're older than him. That's sorry. That's a sorry human being to put somebody in that position, but it ain't the first time I've seen that happen. And women, and there are so many women out there like, hey, he a man, he need to provide. So a 23-year-old need to provide for a 30-year-old, and her not care. That's bad. That's bad. That's lacking relationship morals. We're in a time where you often hear women tell men what they're not going to do, and what they want him to do, and what they want him to do far over exceeds her needs, wants, and expectations of a man, and she under delivers on being a woman, and that's just how it's supposed to be. And if you want somebody to do all these great things for you, and you do not even little or the bare minimum of effort to satisfy them, that's because you're not a good person. You're a user. But hey, women will say, because of what I've been through, my past, or how I was in toxic relationships, whatever it is, whatever excuse you want to give, you'll let a man work himself to death so you can relax. And other women like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a man who work himself to the bone for me, so I could just chill. And that's a lot of y'all goal, and it's demonic. It's demonic. He needs, and cooking for him back, years ago was being a slave. Cleaning up was being a slave. But you want him to work and give you everything, and give you the bulk of what he works for, so you can chill. And y'all are cool with just chilling, knowing a man's working, 8, 10, 12, 16 hours and days, and you lack relationship morals. You have women saying, they deserve. You might have married a guy and y'all get divorced, but now you deserved half of his retirement, and you got older women cool with that. Cool with that. They might have been married 5 years, might have been married 10 years. This man might have worked this job for 20, 30 years. But you deserve half of, what he needs to take care of himself with when he retires after, he's lost whatever in a divorce. And y'all just, I got money coming when he retired because he owed me for being with me. And it's like, yo, you would siphon off of somebody's life work in their elderly years when they should be able to rest and relax for all the work they put in. You would siphon off of that. Gladly, proudly, no issues. You have no relationship morals. Some of you have kids, and the money used to take care of the kid, you use it to pamper yourself, and your kid isn't taken care of. And then you wonder why you have issues with your kid's father. And then you teach your kid, if you have a daughter, to do the same thing to another guy. And they will do the same thing as they grow up. And wonder why they end up alone, because they lack relationship morals. Just like you do. But that's okay. That's okay. With ladies, that's okay. You lie. You've lied. You ladies have lied on men to get them arrested, killed, lose their jobs, because you were mad at, at at something that happened in a relationship or a relationship ended. And hey, once you just once that person's life got ruined in some type of way, you were happy, you were ecstatic, nothing happened to you, and all of a sudden you're sorry after he has to pick his life up when you broke it into pieces. And somehow, and I've seen people who destroy guys' lives and then try to stalk them and tell, forgive me, we need to get back together. I was just mad. I destroyed your property. I was just mad. That's because the reason why you're not together is because you lack relationship morals. And a lot of y'all ladies, that's cool. That's cool. I remember the what was that old Wendy Williams clip when a lady said she wanted to have a kid and her husband didn't want one at the time, and Wendy Williams just said lied to him and get off the pill and had a kid, and the whole crowd was like, yeah. Well, if she got pregnant and she didn't feel like being a mother anymore, or she feel like she needs to be compensated for her actions, and the guy's mad because he sees the show and he feels like he got duped and they break up, she's going to take him to child support court if they're married, divorce court, and she's going to get paid for that. And all you ladies are going to go, well, that's what he did. She should have got paid. Because y'all lack relationship morals. Some of you don't mind lying to your family and friends about the way a relationship is going because they'll give you sympathy. And this is what I mean by give you sympathy. Modern times, there are women who will lie to their family and friends about their relationship in order to get help in life from their family and friends, knowing that they're lying on their husband or significant other. He ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. No, what it is he did this, you blew that, and now you need to talk bad about him to make him look sorry so somebody can kick in the money that you ruined that you already had. So now they're gonna look at him crazy, and then the goal is and I hate to say it this way, then y'all create a situation you have to break up with the guy because you don't want the truth coming out. You don't want him to figure it out, and you don't want them to figure it out. So the black man can be the scapegoat and thrown under the bus. And I'm just using that as an example, but in general, black men have, are scapegoats in these relationships, and you'll never hear his side of the story because she purposely makes sure it ends before the actual truth comes out. And y'all know y'all do this. And guess what? You know, you'll take it to the grave, right? To the same extent when you see, because you lack relationship morals, to the same extent when you see all these paternity tests. Well, I know who it is, and then it's not who it is. But okay, it's okay, you cheated on me, and I should, for cheating on me, I deserve to get everything you ever worked for. But if I lie to you and say I'm pregnant, and what I mean by lacking relationship more, some of y'all purposely get pregnant, and y'all purposely throw multiple men in it in hopes that the guy that you know that the guy that can be the most responsible could say, yeah, I was with you around that time. It's a setup, and y'all will let these guys take care of these kids that's not theirs because you purposely slept with extra guys to cover up the fact of you might have got pregnant by the guy you quote unquote didn't want, but you love having sex with, and let these guys take the fall until they find out the truth, and then it's like, oh, my bad, and you ladies just move on to the next. And y'all tell, like I said, scapegoat. Then you tell the world a different story about the kid being abandoned, and you wonder why we keep being in these situations perpetually with this lacking of trust and belief. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.